Okay, we are live, and welcome, happy Friday of a holiday weekend, 3-day weekend, everybody. Yippee. And today is really fun because it's the Family Fun Night album, Folio. It's designed by Photo Play, and it's a class that we had at the trade show, and Katie has done our album for us and looks so fun. I guess fun. I can't think of a better word.
Yeah, it's a great fun family night album.
Great family fun night album.
Yeah,
it's
or
the
fun
Folio.
day.
It's the brand new Folio 7, and it's a little different than the other folios because it looks like an album, doesn't it, Katie?
It
really
does.
Fun. They say it's a
Very
fun
nice.
day because it's Katie. They say put your coffee down.
Hi. Good morning and happy
Friday?
start of summer.
Katie's calling it the
I call
start
it
of summer. Because,
hence why, yes.
oh, here comes the sun.
Yeah, because isn't it kind of the official Memorial Day weekend is always kind of the kickoff to summer?
I think, can I wear my white belt and white pants
We can
after
wear white
this
pelts again.
A belt?
Which
That's
is a pant and a belt
together
yes.
in
So
one,
you
and
wear
it's
your
white.
belts.
And you definitely could wear that. So
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that because I need to stretch my wardrobe a little bit, and I've got some white pants that fit me.
I understand you.
So-
I understand, yeah. So welcome, everybody. It'll
happy-
be fun today.
It's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
This is such a cute collection.
Excuse
the
me.
Family Fun Night from Photo Play is just, the collection itself is super cute and fun. And our family is here today, and we're going to have fun too. And this says, "Don't make me use my bingo voice."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
It
word.
was. I enjoyed putting this together because to go back and look at for pictures too. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I taught myself.
Well, if you taught yourself,
Yeah.
you can teach us too.
Yeah.
We're teachable. We're very teachable.
Yes, you are. You know, I think you actually taught me it, and I used it. To be
Oh.
honest, Kelly.
All right. Well, good. It'll be a good review for me then.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
And let's see. They love your top and thinking of that song.
Oh, that's
Everyone's
right.
saying hello.
Yes. Good morning. Hello.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Isn't it I don't know where the weather is. Where you are at, but today it's like right now it's 65 and sunny and no wind.
It's been nice all week,
beautiful
and that's
here.
very
Yes.
unusual for us.
It is, but it's supposed to get hot next week. But that's okay.
Now, I want to
It's
mention,
Iowa, it's summer.
and this, does this have anything to do with what we're talking about? We're closed on Monday.
Well,
so I want to mention that. We'll put a
yes.
post out here, and we'll mention it. Katie will remember to mention it at the end. But we are
You need
closed
to
for the holidays, so we can all
friends,
spend time with friends.
family, making a fun album.
Maybe doing some crafting.
I'm going to craft. I told Jason this morning, I'm crafting all weekend. And
Yeah,
he goes,
leave me
"Okay."
alone.
Yeah,
He
goes,
said, "Okay, good, probably."
yeah, no, he goes, I'm going to mulch.
Oh, well, then
it's,
you should. If he's mulching, you
yeah.
should definitely be.
Mulching, yeah.
Definitely.
He has Jack. They can go mulch together. I'll take pictures.
Elena's going to watch us later because it's May Day at her grandson's school, and she
Oh, have
hopes the
fun.
sun comes out. So have fun.
Oh, yeah. I hope
Have
the
fun.
weather's
I
good
love
where you
hearing
guys
what
are.
people are doing.
It is kind of fun, isn't it? Or what the weather is.
It's a lot of fun. The weather.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you making?
I think our word for today is fun because I don't know how many times we've
I know.
already
Don't
said it.
please. If you are listening, do not keep track of
Do
how many
not.
times we have said
Yes.
the word fun.
Yeah.
We're going to try to use
Don't
something.
do Diane where
We
she
need
writes
a
the word down and
thesaurus.
checks. Checks by the word.
Oh my gosh. Jan says some stores are putting out the fake pumpkins already. Memorial Day equals Christmas.
Oh my God.
Paper coming.
Oh, sorry, Diane.
I'm having a crop at, and Ostra's having a crop at her house Saturday,
Oh.
getting ready for crop weekend too.
Oh, that's good for 3 days of fun.
That's, you did it again, Katie. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to try not to use the word fun. It's going to be very hard.
We need some synonyms for fun.
Yes, tell us what
please.
we can say
Yes.
instead of the word fun, and that'll be educational for us too.
Yes, it will.
So, what
Should
we're
we
going to
move
do
on
is
after 10 minutes of-
let's try to move on if we can.
Okay.
We want to remind everybody about we kicked off yesterday, which was
fun.
fun. But we had
I tickled myself.
I know Katie's going to be laughing at herself. We were able to
Here, want me to help you?
secure or curate whatever
love it.
some retired Tim Holtz ideology, and I was
Yes.
thrilled about this.
I was so impressed.
And so we've got all this good stuff, and it is 25% off.
And I have to say, this stuff, this urban stuff with all the numbers, I bought this way back when, and I love it because of the numbers. It has
you can
huge
do a lot with
numbers
them.
in it. I just
turn
love
that
it.
around again. Let me see if my wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's right. When is your wedding anniversary?
It's the
December
16th.
24th?
Oh, it's the 16th. I see a 6, and I probably could pull a 1. I think I could do it right there.
There you
Yesterday,
go.
I thought it was the 17th.
You thought your anniversary was the 17th.
But it is the 16th.
I love it.
We also have
And
the jewel
these-
tones. Oh, Katie, you and Diane
These
love
are my favorites, and I would use them, and Diane at first would say, I don't know why you like those. They're just little pieces of fabric, and now she's obsessed with them. So,
Well, and
I'm an
that's
influencer in fabric. No. No.
so
The jewels and the confections and the memorandum.
and we showed I did a project. Well, we had 3 projects yesterday.
You did a lot yesterday. Look
So
at
we
this
still have
paper.
this available. The sale goes through Monday, so you haven't missed out at all. We still have a lot left. I think there might be 2 things that are sold out, maybe 3, but we still have quite a few items that are available. And there's a tab on our shopping site right at the top, and I think it says Tim Holtz Treasures of the Past Ideology.
Ooh, this one's fun, isn't it? And we ran out, or we sold out, I should say, the Dapper, but the Dapper paper, the Etc. paper has a lot of what the Dapper had in it.
I know.
So that's a good option.
That's a great option.
Yeah, and then we have these little jewelry things,
And that's
antique
what
gems.
those are the ones Maggie's going to make me some earrings with. I hope she's
Oh
watching.
my gosh, how lovely. And then these little gumdrops. And you can dye these with your alcohol inks. You can
So
really-
any color you want.
yeah.
And
Let's see,
hearts
what
are
else do we
always
have?
good, because hearts are good if you're doing, family, Valentine's, wedding, even Christmas. To me, if you have
Hearts are
hearts
are year
univers-
round.
They're universal.
Yeah. Have we got any synonyms for fun?
I
No?
don't see any.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't see anything. I know Janet said so fun.
Oh, so fun.
So fun. Thanks. She was responding. Let's
Oh, here,
show,
you would like-
Let's
I'm
show
gonna
the
take
tape.
this
Yeah, I want to show
because-
this. Where did I put my project? Oh,
Your
here it is.
project's right here.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome. Because
So-
the tape's on sale too, and Kelly did a cute
Yes,
little.
I added some stuff to my
Yes.
project. So yesterday we made this little travel journal that you could take with you and make notes with the memorandum paper.
and
we used
is
some
it?
stamps.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt.
go ahead.
But June is going to be all sorts of
Travel.
travel,
So
and
get
so that
ready.
was yes. I
Get
like that
ready to
idea.
go.
Get ready
right, Katie?
to destinate yourself.
And then we
No.
made a pocket,
I
little
love that,
mini
Kelly.
album out of a pocket folder. And
Oh.
we've done this before, but not with Tim Holtz. And Katie, I think I really
love
like
that.
the white
I do too.
against all of the memorandum. And we did some watercoloring on one of the papers. So this was just kind of a black and white or whatever color and white. And then I added some watercolor. And then this was Katie, this is your design. And this, Katie did this in a video a while back. And so we do have the instructions for it. And I took Katie's instructions and I made up this fun little folio. And you know what? It's a little different today than it was yesterday.
I like that.
And
a
you'll notice
lot.
why, because I added the label tape. And the label tape is one of our sale items. It's $4.99 normally. This is my package, so it's a little wobbly. But you get a roll of alphabet and a roll of numbers. And I decided just to add to it, and I think it really makes
Oh, I like that a
everything
lot,
else
Kelly.
pop.
So use some numbers and some alphabets.
And I just added pieces of it here and there. I had this card sticking up, and I ran it across the top of that. And just a little tab there. I wanted to show how to use it because I think it makes everything else.
It stands out.
It stands out.
It
and
ties
makes
it all
everything else-
together.
It does. That's
It
a good
does.
way to put it. And I will tell you, everyone, that with the label tape, I did put liquid glue under it because I wanted it to really hold well. So
I really like that,
It has
Kelly.
adhesive on it, but I went ahead and put some liquid glue on it, and I put a little piece in my grouping there on the front. I was able to tuck that down there after the fact.
Yeah, people are loving it.
Good. Good.
Yes.
Well, that's the label tape, and I had never used it before, Katie. So I was happy to get a try.
It's just-
Try it out.
Don't you remember those though when you were little?
Oh, I wanted one so
Yes.
bad. I wanted one so bad.
Oh my gosh.
You get 2 yards on the alphabet and 2 yards in the numbers. So
Nice. Oh, it's one alphabet and one number. I didn't
yeah,
realize
there's
that.
2 rolls,
Oh, nice.
and I used a little bit of both. And you could cut off certain sections. If you wanted to do some ransom lettering, you
Yeah.
could cut your letters out of your name and put them on there. That was a little too detailed for me as I was doing this. So, okay, well, that was yesterday.
Yes.
Should we show the new stuff and
Yes,
then we'll
absolutely.
do our album?
We're getting some synonyms, but I
Anything?
like
Anything
joyfulment.
Anything really fun?
Joy.
Okay. Well, here's the
Joyful.
magazine. This just came in. It came in yesterday, actually, after our video, and this is the newest Creative Scrapbooker magazine. And
Gotta
as
love
you
a
know, there are
magazine.
not many magazines left
No.
on the market. This is one of the very few. It's 144 pages.
It's a good one.
I like to point out some of the highlights, but I haven't really looked at it yet. It just came out this morning. Is groovy one of our words?
I think so.
Look at this, how beautiful that is. So there are 144 pages, and it's got techniques. It has...
Well, someone said look on page 133. Is Oshara in it?
Oh, is that where Oshara is? Yeah. That's
her crop?
Thank you. Yes. I was excited.
Oh, my gosh,
I guess I did
Oshara.
look at it because I saw her. There she is with her group. So congratulations.
There we are. I think, Oshara, is that you in the orange? Oh my gosh.
It's exciting because I know we were in the magazine one time.
It is. It's so
a couple years ago.
exciting.
So it's really fun. Maybe she could autograph, if you bring them to the crop in July, maybe
Oh,
she could
my
autograph your
word.
issue for you.
That would be fun.
So these
Oh,
are...
that would be joyful.
That would be joyful. Oh gosh, we do need
Joyful,
another
but we word
for
do.
fun.
That would be a blast.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
Okay, and then some dies from Impression Obsession. Katie, you said you love that one. It's
I do, and the
$14.99.
reason I do is due to the fact that it has that outline that I always try to have outlines of stars and try to punch them that way, and it doesn't work very well.
But here they do it for you. So you would get the inside and the outline.
Yeah.
I'll flip it around so you can see the die.
in
itself.
Oshara, I pointed to the wrong person. I'm sorry. She was on the end, not in the middle.
Oh, shoot.
I'm so sorry.
And here's your Band-Aid. This is so darn cute.
sweet.
It's only $6.99 and it has 3 pieces, so you
love
can
that
layer
one.
it up. You've got the Band-Aid and then the little stitched puffy piece that goes over your wound, and then your little heart.
Puffy piece over your wound.
And then we have the With Sympathy. This is a really beautiful die, and you know, even if you use some of that gardenia paper, Katie, that's decorative in itself, and then you could die cut this in black and put it on a card. It'd be really nice.
Oh gosh, yeah. Is there another crop other than July?
There is. Here's the little tiny flowers, or flower cart flowers.
I
We
like
are
that.
having a crop at the end of September, so September 29th and 30th and October 1st, which is our anniversary.
Oh gosh.
So that's going to be really great.
Have fun with that. That's going to be a blast.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun. Now this is
It'll be
kind of neat because
joyfulness.
it cuts 9 different butterflies.
That's
And I
a
don't
good
think-
one.
Is
I
this
like
a
that.
new one, Diane?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
I
new.
really
We
like
haven't
that a
had it
lot.
before. It's $17.49, and I love it because it cuts 9. And I might even leave my dies all together and just cut them out.
That's what I would do.
at once.
Absolutely. And just cut them in different.
And since we're showing dies, Katie, this one is amazing.
Oh,
this is Spellbinders,
golly bee.
and it's really cool on the front. But look at the back,
Oh my gosh, look at all those tools.
and they're bigger. I think they're bigger than expected.
They are, which is nice because the other set we had was a little bit smaller.
So if you need like
So I like
a
these.
masculine card
Yeah.
or Father's Day, it doesn't mean that girls don't do
I was
home
just going to
improvement.
say, yeah.
My mom does stuff like this
Yes,
all
your
the
mom
time.
does.
She does. And then this is going to be good for June because this is the stamp from Elizabeth Crafts, and I don't know the name of it. Do you see the name on the front, Katie?
Adventure awaits.
Okay.
I'm so excited about travel. Yes.
It's going to be fun. We have some
Yeah.
patriotic things that we're going to be doing too.
We are, yes.
And then the Tim Holtz Sidekick is back in stock. This is, I think it's, I don't know, it doesn't have a price on it. Oh, it's $57.99. My thumb was on the price. What's neat, we have the white Sizzix Sidekick set, and there it shows you what you get with the Tim Holtz, the little number dies and the tag and the embossing folder. So that's kind of cool if you want something like that.
I have it. I use my Sidekick a lot. I used it so much I wore it out.
People don't think they need a sidekick if you have a big shot or a switch, but the cool thing
just
about
so
them
nice.
is if you're just cutting something small, you don't have to get out your big machine and you don't have to roll as much because this has a smaller base and you just roll, I don't
Maybe
know,
10
4
times
inches
instead of 20.
yeah, exactly. And then Katie, the Big Shot Fold Away is back in stock.
Don't you have one of these, Kelly?
I do have one of these. I really like it. I've
Yeah.
brought it in here and used it a few times because it does fold up.
Yeah, so it
And
takes up
it-
less space then.
It takes up less space and I just keep it in a cabinet.
I like that. And these are just like the hot item
Oh, this
of the
is the
month,
hot
aren't they?
item because Diane was showing
My
it. These are the
golly.
butcher trays. And this is the 7x11 and it is $10.99.
So cute.
It's like granite ware. It's got that kind of white paint with the blue and black
Yeah.
edges. It's metal.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And then there's a medium size, which isn't here. And here's there's one in between. I don't remember the in-between size, but here's the big one that's 13 by 17.
So it's not that big and it's not that small. It's in between.
In between.
In between these two. There
So
we go.
We'll have to use our imagination. But it's
Those are
kind of
really
funny
neat.
that they're called butcher trays. But Diane used hers to put her supplies on. They'll
great
protect your
idea.
table if you're doing something inky. You can put things in there that might mess up your table.
I like
And
those.
they're pretty handy. And they're decorative. If you want to have a little decorative tray and put a coaster in here and maybe some greenery or flowers or pots of flowers, Katie.
Oh, you can
Or
do
your,
that.
or your
yeah.
herbs. If
There's
you're
so
growing
many.
basil or something, you could put it right on here. I think that would be neat
Yeah.
too. Okay, and then we've got some back in stocks. We finally got in our Dare to Be Artsy, and this is called Classic Dad.
That's fun.
And
you're
there is
not
a-
old. You're
Classic.
classic. Okay.
It took decades to look this good. Happy Father's Day. Old guys rule. Get your kicks on.
Nice.
There's a die that goes with this too. It's called Classic Dad. And then speaking of vehicles,
Ooh.
here is the Groovy Van.
Teresa and I were just talking about how we needed to get more of these and the groovy
This
stuff.
well, they were out of the die, so I think they were holding our order because it does have a die that
Oh,
goes with it.
yay! Those are I'm
So
going to put those to the side for myself. I like that. And the next one I'm very excited about because of the lava lamp.
is it the lava lamp
Oh
that
my
gotcha?
gosh! Love the lava. Love the lava.
I don't know how we are on the paper, but this is designed so that the die works on the paper. I'll flip it over,
Yeah.
Katie, so you can see what the paper looks like, but it's the same images that's on the stamp.
It was funny because Janine came in and she goes, "I have a question. Does the die actually work with the paper?" And I said, "It does." And
It
she's
does.
like, "Oh my
Was
gosh."
she happy?
Oh, she was very happy.
And then this
Oh,
one's called Embrace. This was one of
fun.
our back orders from Totally Tracy. We're going to do some art
I love
journaling
that.
with the Totally
Are we?
Tracy stamps. We are.
We
Katie,
might
get-
have some groovy stuff coming up too, right?
Yeah. Yes. I think we've got some
We've
groovy
got some
stuff in
groovy
July. I
things.
don't know when the art journaling, but I really want to do it. It's on the
And
on
didn't
my
you
list.
say Doug has like old hippie clothes or
He
headbands
does.
and stuff?
Doug has.
He's walking by and ignoring me like
Let's see.
always.
It's probably 15 or 20 years ago. Our daughter had a hippie party, and it was so fun. So we dressed up as hippies and took her friends bowling. And
I love it.
and Doug had a long black wig on and a headband, and then he had his vest and his bell bottoms.
I
and
bet he looked really groovy, didn't he?
he did. People were staring at
He's
us.
not even. He won't even come around.
I'm avoiding.
He's avoiding the camera. It was so much fun, and you know, kids that age, they really get into character.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was really a lot of fun. I miss those days. So if you got kids that age, enjoy it. Have some parties and do some cool, fun
Yeah.
things. Oh, I said fun again. I said it twice. Okay, this is called Blooming Heart, and this is designed so you can easily make a shaker card with it because this border is separate from the heart. But I also saw a layout where they just cut out this lacy heart, and I'll flip it over, and they ran it across the bottom of their layout, and it was really pretty.
Oh.
And what's nice is it's got the stamp, say hello beautiful, let love grow and bloom. It doesn't say fun, Katie. There's
Okay, yeah.
There's no fun
No
here.
fun here.
But
Only, I like it, merriment.
it's merriment.
Yes, merriment.
It's very
and joyfulness.
It's very merry. We could say
very
it's merry.
merry,
How about
yeah.
that? This is $19.99 for the stamp and die combo. And this one, Katie, this has always been my favorite.
I
This is
love
back
this
in stock.
one.
It's called Pass the Bouquet. So I just think it's kind of, I don't know,
Merry?
strange.
Oh,
It's strange or fun.
different.
But look at the dies. They're really nice and big.
Yeah, great flower dies.
They're
So if
very-
you're not
very
into
good.
hands, but
Or
you
if
are
want
into
a hand-
flowers,
or if you want
a
a
hand, yeah.
You could say thank you for giving me a hand, or
Oh yeah.
what could you say about clapping or something, or
I'm-
you're the best, hands down.
Oh gosh, you're so good, Kelly.
So I'm sure there's some other puns out there for
Yeah.
hands if you want to use that.
Thanks for
And-
giving me a hand.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. This is called Marked Alphabet. This has been really popular. We
I
just got
really
it back
like
in
this
stock.
one.
I think Teresa has used this on some projects, and
Mm-hmm.
I got to flip it so you can really see how it pokes little holes or lines or little designs out of the letters.
Little stitching, yeah. I really like this one.
And I
Just
think they're
it's-
1-inch letters. They look like they're 1-inch letters, and they have the numbers too. This one's $24.99. It's all on one plate, Katie.
Isn't
so
that
you just
nice?
run it once,
So you
and
don't
you get
have
your whole
to
alphabet. Or you can
search
run
for
it a
your
few
eye.
times and get your different colors.
Yeah.
And then
don't have to
we
decide your
haven't
eyes
had
an
this
eye
one.
or
This
one.
is brand new. It's a
Ooh.
lacy envelope
This
liner.
is like a Janet thing.
It is. Janet does a lot of really beautiful liners. And I'm going to flip it over because the dies, you just have to kind of study
Holy
them
buckets.
to see what you get. Because you get the liner. You get two different liners, two
Okay.
different sizes. And then you get the liner, and then you get that intricate pattern that you can cut out of the liner. This is one of the Lisa Jones dies. So you get two different sizes of liners.
Okay,
you
I
can
see.
cut the pattern out, or you don't have to, and then you get the little extra.
I see that now, yeah. Very
Which
nice.
they cut right here, but you could cut that out of a card too.
Yeah, you sure could,
corner
couldn't you?
of
Oh,
a
or a
card.
scrapbook page.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And then this is called Geometric Flowers. It's a 3D embossing folder, and it's probably hard to see. This might be what
Trying to come
Peggy
in.
used, or very close to what she used on that beautiful rainbow layout that was all about me.
Yeah. That's great.
All right, this one I happen to really like. I've used this one. We reordered it because it was really popular. And this is, they all look like those Dymo labels that we just showed.
It does, doesn't it?
So this might go really well with the tapes. It's called Good Vibes 3.
I
So
like
very
that a lot.
thankful, sending happiness. It's the little things. Do what makes you happy. Find your wings and fly. Wishing you joy. I don't see the word fun on here, Katie. I'm
You
just
know,
looking quickly.
I'm sure we can fit it in.
I'm
Fill
sure-
it in for them.
I'm sure we can. These are really neat to stamp them and then cut them out, and you can put a bunch of them together. And then the last one, we have not had this one. It's called Good Vibes number 4.
Oh, I like how it has little words and then the big word.
I love how it mixed the font.
Yeah.
Choose happy. We could say that's happy instead of fun.
There you go.
Be the rainbow, sending happiness, sending love your way, wishing you joy. Life is beautiful. These are both $12.99, which is, yeah, they're both $12.99, which is a really good price on stamps. Okay.
All right.
Katie, have we missed anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, as we look around.
We're looking around.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll take the camera. Oh,
Okay.
wait, should we just do this part? Should I do that first?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
So,
There's been a lot of questions about Gloria's Folio kit. And so
I don't want to get the
switch.
glare.
well, there's
So-
been a lot of questions about Gloria's Folio kit, and I want you to know that those, Chris is doing a demo a week from today, right? She's going to make it.
Yes, June.
next
yes,
Friday.
Yes.
Chris is going to,
Yeah.
that's Kendra's birthday.
Yes. But you have a
I
birthday.
have a birthday next week, too.
Yes.
But Kendra. So Chris on next Friday, a week from today, she's going to show us how to make it on the video. We do have the kits. They'll be ready probably by the end of today. So if you've been wanting that, it will be online by the end of today. I'm sure
Yay.
it will. I'm sure it
Yay.
will. We'll make it
We-
happen.
we
won't
hope
we?
so.
So we're excited about that. Chris wrote directions. She took Gloria came in last Saturday. Gloria and Julie were here, and Chris talked to Gloria about how she made them, and then Chris has measurements and everything, so you don't have to figure it out on your own,
That's so nice.
which we love.
Isn't
love,
it
love.
though? This is
Okay.
kind of a side note, but
Yeah,
I
we love side
remember.
notes.
Well, I don't know.
Sure, we do.
You can answer almost any question with yay, or
Oh.
statement and yay. Remember, somebody just
Katie-
said yay, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's Katie's word, isn't
Yeah, it is. Oh, Gloria W just mentioned, said, when you, oh, I don't have my glasses. When you make one, you won't be able to stop.
I agree.
How fun.
Okay, and Gloria, you're so right, because Chris couldn't really stop.
She did it. She kept going,
I
didn't
think
she?
she brought in 4 or 5 samples, and so she'll bring all her samples in, and then she's actually going to make one on the video, so everybody can kind of see how they go together. And Gloria, thank you so much.
Yes,
because
Gloria, thank you.
for the fact she made one for all of us staff members, and then we were able to take it, and we're going to be able to show all of our viewers how to make it now. So we're
Yay.
passing it on. It's growing. Yay. Katie says yay.
We figured that out.
Okay, well, this is a yay also. The Folio 7 is the newest folio in the family from Photoplay Maker Series of all their folios.
Love the
And
purple.
I know, they have, I had to look purple.
That's so
Okay.
random. I'm sorry.
It's really fun, isn't it, Katie?
It is.
This folio to me is a little different because it's kind of like a book. The shape and the pages and things are kind of like a book. And I think it ends up being, would you say, kind of 6 by 8, or do you know what the measurements are?
I don't know the
We'll
measurements,
have to
but
get
we'll
a
figure it
ruler.
out.
We'll get a ruler. So anyhow, I'm going to just show you a little bit about what you get in the folio. we have a kit. Okay, you can get just the folio. I feel like I'm really confusing people now. You can get just the folio. It's $11.99. We also have a kit that Katie put together for us that's designed by Photoplay, and it has a collection pack from Family Fun Night. It has the folio, and then it has your directions that include a really nice cutting guide. So it tells you how to cut all of these papers, and Katie can tell you more about that because she did all of that for us. And she put it together, and she's going to show us how to do more with it. But just for starting out, I just want to show you what you get in the folio. And all of the Photoplay folios come with really nice directions. Big pictures, everybody, that we can see and really understand. And it shows like the scoring lines and which pieces you need.
And the scoring line's already scored for you. You do not have to, oh, you need to drink some water. You do not have to score them yourself.
Everything is scored and pre-cuts.
And it does have this little warning sign, so because sometimes you get ahead of yourself, but it tells you not to, which is nice.
So in there then, just show you some of the pieces.
How much is the kit?
The whole kit is $31.99. The file folder is $11.99.
Okay.
So the kit's $31.99, and it's online and it's available under album kits.
And Oshara, it's not difficult, and it's an easy kit to put together and an easy folio to put together, and it would be great for a crop project.
Oh yeah, to take with you because you have kind of everything you need.
Right.
If you've done a folio from Photoplay, make a comment and let us know that you did a folio and how you liked it. You have to be an engineer to figure this stuff out, Katie. This is
well, to make it, not to figure it out.
I mean, to design it.
Yes.
Okay, not to make it, but to design it and figure out the dimensions and the score lines and how it goes together. They must have engineers there, and then they write directions so that we don't have to be engineers. This is way above my pay grade. I can tell you that.
Right, and they make it simple.
So here's an example of this is your base piece. And I like to show this just because you can see the score lines. I don't know. Can you see those, Katie, if you zoom in?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. So there's the score lines, which is nice that you don't have to score it. They're already scored for you.
And the so then you're going to have, if you look in the corner here or through the side, there's kind of like 3 signatures. You have a signature here, and then you have, well, Katie, let's see, 3. Oh, there's more than 3. There's 4 signatures. I was wrong. So you have these 4 pieces that are, again, all pre-cut and pre-scored and ready to go, and they're in here also.
So far, people have said that they've made several of the folios.
And they like them?
Yeah,
well,
and they're
good.
simple.
The only
good directions.
The only thing you really need to cut, look at this piece. You can't buy a piece of cardstock that size. The only thing you really need to cut they have the pockets in there, and this, believe it or not, is 2 diagonal pockets. The edges are all scored for folding. You just cut this diagonally to make your pockets.
And that there is a good point that they do have a website, and you can go there. I believe it's maybe on a YouTube or their website that will hook you into them putting the folio together.
Right, they do have
showing
videos.
it. Yeah,
they do have videos on how to
them.
do the folio. And once you do one folio, once you put one together, I think you kind of, you're experienced. Then you get your degree.
Yeah.
And then you can do any folio that you want, and you're ready to go. So, all right, so that's just what Folio 7 is. Oh, here's what I'm looking for. I lost some of the pieces to this. That's Folio 7, and now Katie's going to show it to us all put together and decorated and show us how to add photos.
All right.
Ready for that,
I
Katie?
am. Let's go ahead and switch.
It's going to be really joyful and merry.
It is.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, Peggy. Oh, the Oshra likes Peggy's outfit.
Oh, I know. You see her in the background.
Oh, there she is.
Busy
She
little
loves
bee.
your sweater, your orange sweater. So
Thank you. It's nice and bright.
it is.
And I was
It's,
thinking with every time you said fun, it should be a drinking game.
oh, okay. Peggy.
Yeah.
Peggy's
thinks we should have
idea is that we have a drinking game for every time you say the word fun. It's hard to not say fun when you're at Memory Bound, don't you think, Katie?
It is. I agree. So we're going to say there's all sorts of synonyms that came up, and so now I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get them all. But joyful and blast and groovy.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be a blast today to show you this. All right.
Oh.
So in the kit, why don't I just show you real quick what you get in your kit. And you do get the step-by-step directions to how to cut
And they're
your
all
paper.
color.
They are. They're so pretty just to look at. You'll get a Folio 7. So you'll want to put this together first. And then you'll get a sticker sheet from the Family Fun Night.
We're going to be saying, now it's not our fault if we have to say fun, because
Fun
that's
Night
the name of
is
the collection.
name, exactly. And then you get 2 sheets of popcorn and film strips. And then, whoops, the game boards, and then the sorry pieces.
I love that.
Yeah. Love the stripe and the dice. And then Lego and puzzle. I really like that puzzle. And then just a bunch of games on the back. And this is a great plaid and your cut aparts.
Those, I just love the game boards.
Aren't they fun? And you use almost everything.
Oh,
and
do
the
you really?
directions you do. And the directions are very easy to follow.
So, Katie, could you just show the cutting guide a little? Just show the cutting guide what it looks like.
Oh,
for
sure.
people.
So
I think it got stapled to the back.
there it is. So here's the cutting guide, and it walks you through how to cut each individual sheet. Now, I did make a note on. They highlight some things that are important, such as on the back sheet. Double check this one to be sure that the film strip is going horizontally. So the film strip, when you cut that paper, you wanted it to be going this way, not this way.
Oh, okay. So there could be
just
some
double
special
some
notes.
directionals.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
and they're
mentioning
highlighted in the yellow. The orange line indicates where you're going to cut first, which I absolutely love. So you know where you're going to make your first cut on the paper. And then on here, this, let me see here because I'm trying to read this upside down. This piece right here, it says it should be 6 wide and 4 high. It should actually be 4 wide and 6 high.
Oh, so they've
so they flipped
transposed
them.
their numbers.
Yeah, so just, watch that. That was the only one that I found. But you will realize that when you go to cut the 6 inches that this one will just be 4 wide. So they just flip that. And that happens. I mean, there's so many directions in here that sometimes you do get an oops in there. One thing I did do is that as you see in the directions, there are white cardstock pieces. That's going to indicate where your picture is going to go. So what I did was cut the white sheets, but I went into the directions and wrote down the sizes.
Oh, that's nice. Just
So-
to give yourself a.
Yeah, so it was just easier to see what size it needed to be. Because sometimes I look at this and think it's quite a big book, and then I'm like, oh, that's only a 3x4. So there you go. That
Good
was
tip,
all.
Katie. I love that.
And I have just a couple more other tips as we go through this. I want to make sure I have the right directions that go here. So that's this folio. I'll just put it down here.
Okay. Or do you put this down there too?
Sure. This is our to-do piles.
Yes.
Yes.
Our
The
fix it later
afterwards,
pile.
yes. All right, so the first thing I did was to go through and I cut my paper and then I put it in piles in front of me. And I'm not going to do that again today just due to the fact that I have shown you that before. So I go through, read my directions, cut my paper, and put it in the different piles.
And Katie, how do you stack the piles? By pages or by patterns?
Just by patterns.
By
So I have the
patterns, okay.
popcorn paper all together. So then, because it will refer to it as the stripe paper or the bright blue paper, the fun paper, the popcorn paper. So it was just
Okay.
easier to do it in that manner. All right. Oh, and it also has that. Never mind. What I thought, never mind. So what I did was I cut the paper, and then I went back and I decorated the whole thing except for the cardstock and stickers, which I added as I went back. So I did basically all the base pieces.
So you added all the paper then?
Yeah, but I didn't add the embellishment pieces. So I went through, added the base ones, and then went back and embellished it, and then cut the cardstock pieces as I needed them, because some of the cardstock pieces you can use as mats, and so I just cut that as I was going through and adding the embellishment. So I got the basic part done and then went back and added these pieces over that. Does that make sense? Kind
Yes.
of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are those optional pieces then? The
No,
cardstock
that's
pieces?
nope, you still do it that way. It's just I did the bases and then went back the second round and did all this type of stuff. The
Okay.
stickers and
All the decorative.
yeah, so I laid down the puzzle piece, laid down the Lego piece, the stripes. I did all that,
So
and then went back.
If
and
you're
put
just
the
joining
stuff.
us, we're looking at the Family Fun Night album kit from Photo Play. And the first thing you do is put the album together. It's the Folio 7, which is brand new. And then Katie went in and put all of her base pieces
Hey,
in.
Becky, could you go get my phone? I think it's up on the. Sure. Yeah, because I want to show something. Thank you.
Very cool. It's
All right.
really cool, Katie. And Katie's going to go through it now and go
Yes,
through it some more with us.
very
so you
more
can-
details.
So you can see it better.
Yeah, I just didn't want to spend so much time on this
Right.
this part
That's
because
pretty self-explanatory.
yeah, and it's in the directions exactly what you need to cut and how much you need to cut and how you'd cut it, so it's great. Thank you. All right, so one thing I thought was I know I have a lot of game pictures, and how am I going to go find all those game pictures on my phone? So what I did is if you go to your phone, you can hit the search button. So right here in the
wait,
search.
you're in your photos.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Should I start all over? All right. So I hit my photo button, and then it'll come up with all my photos. That's Jack last night. He got a new shirt.
Oh, and I like his new shirt. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. It brings him lots of merriment. So then you're going to find your search button. So I hit my search button, and then like I typed in, let's type in Lego and see what happens. So I
does
typed
it
in
know
Lego.
that?
I don't know. It kind of weirds me out. So I hit see all, and then these are pictures that it recognized as all my Lego pictures.
Oh my gosh,
So then I
Katie.
could go through and print those off.
I didn't know it did that.
Yes, neither did I, Kelly, because
Oh
I
my
thought, how am I going to
gosh.
find? All right, so then another one was board games. So I just typed in board games.
Oh, I'm going to have to try
Oh.
this. That is crazy.
So it says I have 15 pictures of board games. So I went to see all, and it has all these pictures, even when the boys were like super young playing Risk, of board games. Isn't that crazy?
Jeez.
Yeah. So, but it was very handy. Now, some of them, I was like, why does it say board games? But, or it even, here, let me show you
It
this.
works.
Did you do it?
Yes.
Okay. Here
You
comes
did?
Diane. She just did the same thing.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you find? What'd you
I
look
just
up?
put in lake.
Oh, yeah.
She
And
put in
then-
lake, and then she got all her lake pictures.
Yeah. Yes.
Now we don't know about
Okay.
Android. Does anybody know if it works on the Android phone?
I don't know, but it even breaks it down to what lake you're at.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I typed in
We've all
bingo,
learned something.
and this COVID ABC came up, and I'm like, why would that come up? But it highlighted the word bingo.
Bingo.
So it highlights if you have even just the little word.
I think a lot of people are doing this right
Yeah.
now. So,
This is from MBTV. We had the word bingo. I had it written down on our.
oh my gosh.
And it found that. Isn't that crazy?
Katie, that
You figured that out.
Well, Kelly told me I need to do more. Well, she mentioned to use my search button on things. And I was like, well, I wonder if this will work on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ruth Wagner just did it on her Android and it works. So thank you, Ruth, for reporting in. It's good to know. I think a lot of people are going to be searching.
Yeah,
now.
to see what they can come up
That
with.
is so handy, Katie. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So I thought that was like, that's my big,
Is that your new thing?
yeah, is to search. I did, because I honestly didn't think I was going to, I didn't want to go back through my 20,000 photos. And so I thought, well, I'll type it. And it did work. Does
So-
it get them all? No, but it gets a majority of them.
So Katie, the Kimberly watched the YouTube video last night with this folio and she really likes it.
Oh, good. Good.
And then there's a question about the cardstock that you put in there. So what
Okay.
is that optional? Because
No, it comes with,
it comes with the kit.
mine had cardstock in it.
Okay, so we're
Well, we're going to look that up and make sure, but I do have some pieces,
okay.
the colors that you can use.
So we're gonna hold. You can still order the kits, but
Yeah.
we're gonna have to add the cardstock to it.
All right, we'll figure that out.
So yes, it does have the cardstock with it. And Kendra just did it on her Android too. And she
Hey,
says
everybody.
fun in capital letters, Katie.
Maybe we should put fun in our search. Should I
Yeah.
I'm going to do it privately first, so I don't know what's going going to come up. Oh,
Okay,
worlds
gonna
of
search
fun.
on fun.
I have 113 photos that they thought would be fun.
I don't doubt that a bit, Katie.
Yeah. All right.
So here's the kit right here, and
I'm gonna ask to
it
get
is
some
coming with the
cardstock colors for us.
We need to.
We're taking a little break here.
Oh, you're gonna get
And-
some cardstock colors.
Yeah, well, I didn't pull the blue or the.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, Becky, just have a quick thing if you would for us. Could you match a blue with this and then a blue with this one, the back?
And send
Just
Diane,
something
and
close.
Send Diane over.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So now I can make.
So the kits now have cardstock in them.
Okay.
So they come with the collection pack, the cardstock, and the directions.
All right. Okay. So what I thought would be a kind of fun.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
to do.
Okay, sorry, Katie. Chris put in craft and memory bound came up.
Did it? Okay.
that's
I'm going
so
to take
cool.
a quick. Let me take a quick.
All right, Katie.
Well, I will say I put in fun and look at our chicken pictures came up. Our chicken picture came up.
Can you do this for a minute?
Yeah, our chicken picture came up. Now I'm going to put in craft and see what happens. Craft. Oh, wow. 102. Oh, this was
That's
the,
amazing.
this is the, this I got for Jason. It says, the only craft I do is beer. It's a koozie.
Well, kind of craft,
But it did find the word craft. But yeah, so there's all sorts of, it's like lots of pictures.
That
of
really
Memory
helps,
Bound.
'cause-
Isn't that great? Because
Yeah.
you think, oh my gosh, I have to go back and I have to look through
Yeah,
all those
you
photos.
just go.
Yeah, so it is. Yeah, I thought that was great. Maybe we should get to the book. Perfect, Becky. Thank you so much.
Best I could do.
Oh, perfect. That is
Okay.
great. No, I think that's perfect. Thank you. All right. So, what I did was if you, on here, it shows you one way to do the front cover. And I did it just a little bit different to match what we do as a family.
You
so
always
on this
have
cover,
to personalize
you
it.
do, and don't be afraid to. So this has the
Yes.
Uno cards, and then it says, will you be my player too? And up here it says, let's party, and this little, I'm not quite sure what that is. Do you know what game that's from? Or maybe somebody does know what game
No.
it is? So I changed it to, instead, to deal the cards, team 1, team 2, and then the Monopoly pieces. So I just changed that up a little bit. And you
Perfect.
can definitely do that. This is popped up, and it's a 3x4 card. So then the next page has this little flip book here.
How cute is
that fun?
that?
And
I
that's
love the
just
dice.
from the middle of this page. So you're going to cut this
Wow,
piece
that's
out.
really different, isn't it?
Yes.
The way they.
You can cut your cards separately, your 3x4s. This Sorry Not Sorry is a strip that you'll want to cut out, and then this is also a strip that you will cut out.
We've been playing sorry with
Have you
the
really?
boys, and
Oh my gosh, you need to get this
and I
paper
say
then.
sorry, not sorry all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Because you
Did
know
you
they're
see this paper,
so
Diane?
competitive. Oh, that is so
that'd
cool.
be perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so then I just scored it along the lines in between the board games and then just folded it up.
And how easy is that? Wow.
I'm going to go through this kind of quickly because then I'm going to show you how I actually decorated it. So this is Sorry Not Sorry, perfect. It has
Yep.
the sorry board. This little strip here, I cut that, I believe, 12 by 1 inch out of the blue cardstock. And the reason I did that was it was easier to fit that sorry border sticker on.
Okay, so it's the blue is cardstock.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And then I added those. Some of it's popped up. This is family, it just says family game night. I know some 3x4s and 3.5x5 needs to go over there. Game night, dice. I love game night. Roll the dice, you're on a roll. This is my favorite. We're a huge movie family, and so this is all movies, and I'm going to show you how I
wow.
decorated that. This is a pocket, and it's okay if you already put your pocket on there when you create the book, because you can just cut this piece and it will slide right underneath there. It's quite all right. These are photo mats. This was fun.
That's
fun
really
times.
fun. I can't say fun, right?
Well, you can if it says it here.
Oh, okay. If I'm reading
Not,
it.
you have to say blast, groovy, or merriment, or joyfulment. Good times. And then, I know, and then the sorry, your turn, and then it has a little pocket in the back here. And it goes through very specifically of what paper you need to use and how to cut it. It's so simple to put together. But I thought it would be kind of different to go through and show you how I actually decorate a book, because people will say, how did you decorate that? How did you get that idea? So I'm going to show you what I actually did.
You know, one thing that I can suggest if you play games that aren't mentioned or you don't have any ephemera or anything for, take pictures of your board or whatever and use that as your embellishment.
And I'm going to talk about that. Oh,
perfect.
Yes, so yes, we're on the
do
same
think
wavelength.
alike, don't
Oh
we?
my gosh, I'm so sorry for you to have to say that out loud, but I also do like it. All right, I am going to use the green repositionable, thank you, tape, and that's over there. And you can also get it in the big Easy Runner Grand too. And I do use this and I do like it, and how you can rub off the dots and reposition it, because I did do a lot of repositioning.
Okay.
And then there is also an ephemera pack that comes with it. I did not use the ephemera pack, but you sure could. It is $4.99 and has all sorts of different other little game things on there too. I like the little banners on there.
Whoops.
I'm sorry for what I said during, I know, sorry what I said during game night.
I still like the one that says, don't make me use my bingo voice. I think that's
those are
funny.
great. So these will be a great little addition to it, and they're $4.99. I would definitely put these. These are not in the kit though. All right, so I just wanted to share with you how I go about this. So on this first page, we have favorite games, which we'll come back to, and then we have this little book.
Oh, that's fun.
So what I did was, I'm going to get my little pile out here.
Oh, Katie's got pictures to put in.
I do. I printed off some just tiny little pictures
Oh, those are tiny.
of the boys playing games and just some other white cardstock pieces that I had extra. What did I do with my adhesive? There we go. So these I would just put in here. And maybe you do have some extra pieces of paper, some strips that you can add. So maybe you could do this and you can journal on this and tell what's going on here. And I would just add those then throughout this little book, which I thought would be kind of fun to do. And I have a Canon printer, and I cut and paste them onto there and then resize them by just cropping them. That's how I get my pictures.
Okay,
to be that
so
size.
I think we still have questions about the solid. So you get the white paper does not come in your kit.
Correct.
But you do get a blue, a light blue, and a royal blue that will be in your kit.
And a red.
Oh, and a red.
And a red.
Okay.
This, yeah. A red, a light blue, and a royal blue. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
All right, and they do
Ring the bell.
That was a
Ring
long
the bell.
Okay.
And a red.
So you get a red also. Okay, that's good to know.
Yes,
So you're going to
those come
get
with it.
3 sheets of I almost said construction paper.
We're getting
I don't
some
know where my
construction
mind
paper.
is.
That's okay.
Peggy, can you help us right here for a second? Peggy's here. Yes. Peggy's here.
Oh, I can
you
see
can't see her. Yeah, can you film Katie?
This is
for a
my
second?
4th filmer today. You're welcome.
You were very popular today then.
So then what I did, just to keep this little guy closed, is I'm just going to put a ribbon or this is actually just solid red twine.
See, and you're such a good knot tire.
Oh,
I cannot tie a knot to save my life.
I don't think I've ever been called a good knotter.
You're a good knotter.
Thank you.
See?
So then I would put this little guy in here. I'm just going to show them how to decorate this.
I think it's just so colorful and fun.
Isn't it though? All right, so now the next one I have to refer to my notes over here is the sorry not sorry, and my goodness, we're gonna have to come. I have misplaced my picture for the sorry not sorry. Sorry that I did that, but I'm not sorry because I'm gonna go jump into here. Yeah, maybe that's what I did. So here is, so I know these are 3x4, and this is like a 3.5 by 5. So
Those are
I
nice
printed
sizes
off
for mini albums too.
the game that we played was a Jaws game, And here are the boys playing the Jaws game. So I would just put these in here. Now, it's a game that does not involve Lego. So they have you put the Lego in there.
But it's still awful colorful.
It is.
Yes.
It's got the colors.
And I would use the undo.
Oh,
And, or
Take your
not
Legos
just
off.
put that, yeah, I'm going to take my Legos off just because it's not on my Legos. Or it's not about Legos, because we're playing a board game. And then, I'm trying to do this quickly without.
Undo is such a good product. to
Isn't
have
it
on
though?
hand. It sits on my desk. You
Yeah.
never know.
And then I have an extra bottle,
Gloria,
just in case I would run out.
Gloria says that you are the mini album expert.
Oh, well, thank you. I
And it's
appreciate
true,
that.
Gloria, she
Oh,
is.
You're so sweet. Now, I'm going to go back. This was an extra, some leftover sheet, and we're playing a board game, so I'm just going to cut out one of these board games instead. And the reason I'm cutting it out with my scissors is because I don't have my trimmer with me. And I'm going to add, and then I'm going to, this
trim it up a
was,
little more.
yep, and this was a night where Jack was kind of not wanting to play games, and we somewhat forced him to. So here is Jack playing, or not playing, his game. And so what I would actually do is I would put this, I'm going to put that down there instead of the Lego.
Oh, and I think tucking it right behind that banner piece is really a good touch. there.
Thanks. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, these are like my favorite, they're alphabet soup from Doodlebug, and they're kind of puffy letters.
Yes, I really like those.
Aren't
And they
these
come
fun?
in all colors.
Yeah, I have
Here
them
they
over
are.
here.
The black, the red, the blue. Katie's using the white.
And I am going to, because it says fun and games, I'm actually going to put
Not. Oh, no fun.
no fun, because he was no fun that night. No fun and games on him.
I know.
I'm
the
gonna
nice
call
thing
him out.
about this kit and all the pieces that you get and things like that, you can personalize
Yes,
it like that.
very
you
much
don't
so.
have to stay
Oopsie.
completely with how the instructions
Oh my
are written
goodness
or
me.
how it says to do it. You can personalize it any way you want.
Yeah. All right, so there I have game night, and Jack wasn't being fun, so I put no fun and games for him.
Well, we've had fun and we have no fun.
Yes.
That's right.
All right,
you, Peggy.
then thank you, Peggy.
We've had some subs today for you, Katie.
I like
but
that. I have
they
to
would
see.
like to they'd like to know again how you printed your small pictures.
Okay, so what I do is wherever my pictures are, I hold my mouse over it, and I believe I have to left click or right click, and it will say copy image. So I copy it, and then I go just to a Word document and I paste it in there, and then I crop it to the size I want it. So that's how I've done
That's how
mine.
I do it too.
Yep.
And then I've got photo paper that's 8.5 by 11, and I have some that's 4 by 6 and 5 by 7. So depending on what I'm using, I just make my document that size.
All right. All right, so then on...
This is so.
How can
I just want to say
small
this is so
pictures-
fun.
well, thank you.
But it's more than fun. This is just joyful and merry.
I'm reading my notes real quick.
We won't show that.
Game night. Okay, this one.
And these pages could flip either direction. I don't know. You maybe mentioned that while I took a little break.
I
but-
did not. What do you mean they can flip either direction?
Well, I think you could have.
oh,
it go-
I see what you mean. Yeah,
You know, if
you
you're
could have it
making
go
your
that
own
way.
album, it
Yep.
could go either way.
Yep. Yep. All right, so this one is going to be, I had some extra red, so I matted a picture of Jack getting ready to play Monopoly. And so for that, though, I wanted to add some journaling with it. And then, so what I did was just get a tag. And a lot of times what I will do is get a black pen.
And that's the La Pen, which
The La
is a
Pen.
really nice pen.
Yes.
Some of us are sort of like pen snobs or whatever.
Yeah, we are. And Kelly and I we really like good pens.
Katie, since I was gone for a minute, is
Yes.
there a yellow cardstock also?
Nope, there's not. There was
Okay.
a yellow Lego paper in there.
Oh, there's a yellow
Yeah.
Lego paper. So there's the red, the royal blue, and the light blue cardstock that comes in your kit. So
Yes.
it's extra. We didn't even tell you about that in the beginning of the video.
And then I'm going to
So
take
you drew lines.
Yep, and they are not straight whatsoever.
And you didn't want them straight? You
Nope.
wanted them kind of wonky?
I want them wonky just because I don't want to have to worry about getting them straight. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on the bottom. And you could put some on the side, but then I would slide this
right in
under
the top
here
and add a Katie junk bow
for
to it.
for journaling. I think that's the one I did.
That's a nice way to add journaling, especially on a smaller album. And if you could do it over here if you wanted to,
I feel
and you
like
could
it.
add a smaller photo and add journaling for both,
Yeah.
or you could do it like Katie just did it with the tag.
Or you can put it under this one too. And I can explain
So you have lots of
how,
opportunity.
Yeah. So don't forget that you can put it around your photos, just the top, the sides and the bottom, and leave the tops open so you can add tags or journaling, because you want to journal about some of this. So there's that. Now this one is Sam. So you can use it recently. Is this? He was playing poker night up in college and gave Holy W, which means win. So a holy win. He sent that to us, and I matted it in the royal blue, and I would put it here. And then I thought I would take my red Le Pen, and I would actually just journal around the edge
I
of
love
what
that
was going
idea.
on.
I'd love that
Doesn't
idea,
that be
Katie.
fun?
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought that would be different about how he had won on poker night at school. How excited he was. I don't know if that's legal, so let's not dwell on that.
Playing poker.
All right. So then, and this is an old picture of Jack, obviously, and then I have more recent pictures. And then this is, even one up in college, and it doesn't really have to do with on dice, but it still fits in
It still
the
does.
picture.
I didn't even think
so you
about
don't have to focus what it is doing in the background.
Right. I think that's I love this
Okay.
film strip paper.
Isn't it great?
It's good for a lot of things.
So this is movies, and like I said, we are a huge movie fan, so I'm going to just share some of these different ideas I had with this one. I'm going to open this up first. And we went to a Star Wars movie, and so we thought it was funny that with this picture that Sam was actually almost as tall as Chewbacca. So I would put that there. You could put it anywhere that you wanted. And then they had characters there, so I took these in 3x4s and I matted them. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back. And again, you can put these wherever you want, but I think I'm going to put them over here on the film strips. And so you can see there was some different Star
I like
Wars
the
characters.
red mats because it makes it stand out.
Yeah,
from the film
and
strips.
it ties in with the popcorn paper that you'll get, and that.
Looks good.
If you get black sheets. So then, all right. Moving. So then, what I also do, Kelly, is I print posters off too. And so this was the movie that we saw. It was The Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars. Black paper?
Yeah, 12 by 12.
Mm-hmm. And then what I thought over here, what we could do was Star Wars. Let's see.
She's got her notes.
I know.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. I'm just like Kelly.
Should we correct that, Katie? That you're going to get 4 sheets of cardstock.
Yeah.
So you're going to get black, red, royal blue, and light blue.
Yes. Sorry about that,
That's
everybody.
okay. That's
all right. So over here, I thought I would journal about the movie, about Sam being as tall as Chewbacca, and put those over in there.
It's cool because you could do different things in each block.
Yes. And then I might put Star Wars up here or the date. So that's how I would do. Even sometimes you go to a movie and you take pictures of you sitting there. You could have them all different. You can have different pictures of different movies you have seen. Then I thought we are big, like I said, movie fans. And then for the Oscars, we always play a game that we all fill out
your sheet.
ballot.
Oh my gosh, how
Yes.
fun is that?
So we fill out the ballot, and then I took a picture of the ballots, and so I think I would put those in here. And so if you do other things with movies, you can take pictures of them, and I matted them in black, and we'll put those in there. And then it was Oscar night. We have this cute little Oscar
I do love that die cut.
die that I think I would slide also
Katie,
in there.
this is amazing.
Isn't that fun?
Oh my gosh, yes.
And then this is the card that you would put in there, and I matted it, and I think I would journal on the back, and then we could add that in there for Oscar night. And we do give a trophy to each other. Whoever wins gets the little Oscar trophy.
What a good tradition. And you
it's
can get
fun.
those lists very easily online.
Yeah.
I have done that before for
Yeah.
a party.
So then I printed off these teeny tiny
Oh
1
my
by
gosh.
2 photos of the Oscar movies. And I would put up some more, but you could also, if you wanted to, you could put this guy over here and then put him in the pictures in those little film strips too.
Oh my gosh, that's
Or-
so fun, Katie.
I thought what you could do is we went to the movie Air and I had the tickets. You don't have tickets very often anymore. And then I would put the movie poster over there or maybe down here. And maybe I'd have a picture of us
Katie.
at the movie that we could add. So those are just some different things I save and that you can add in there.
It looks really wonderful,
Thanks.
Katie.
All right,
Nice
on
job.
this page, the boys like to play chess. And so I had taken a picture of Sam playing chess against Jack. And so when I printed them off, I was like, oh, look, they're like facing each other.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to take some quick adhesive and I'm going to put those down. And I don't stay in my photo border, I guess to say.
Your photo mat.
Yeah.
So it just shows you can
You can go
you can
outside.
put pictures outside of the mat.
Yeah.
Think outside of the mat.
There you go. And then I had some leftover stickers and I would put up, I'm going to put that there. It says your turn. And then Jack did win. And so I think I'd put champion here. And then there are some fun little chess pieces
Oh yes.
that I think I would add. I can't do it upside down, Kelly.
Well, turn it around and
Oh,
so you
okay.
can get it where you want it. We're all okay
now,
with that.
how I do this is you can see that I just kind of put them, or
That's how you're grouping them. She
Group 'em.
groups them on her finger
yeah,
first.
I group them and then I add them. This was
So
a
you can kinda
game
see how
that
you want them.
Yeah, Jack won in like a very few moves and came in and woke me up.
Oh,
Yeah, he was so happy. But then look at this. We have this die cut.
oh,
You
yes.
could easily somehow add this to
You could go
a chess
vertical or
game.
something.
Yeah, so how I tucked that in there, you can always, if it's a chess paper page that you're looking at, you can add that in.
Good idea, Katie.
All right, then the fun times, I think I would use that as a journaling. So I might even go back and write some lines to describe what's going on here.
Well, you just told us the story, and that's
Yeah.
probably exactly
And that's
what
what
you
I
would
would
write.
write,
That they were
absolutely.
playing, and Jack won in a very
Yes.
short amount of time.
A short amount of time, and he's very humble.
Yes, I'm sure he, especially being the younger one.
Yes. All right, then we're going to open up here and puzzles, and I found this was a puzzle we did on vacation, and so I'm just going to mat it right on there of the boys with a picture of their puzzles. And it says good time, so I had already prepared all this. And then one thing, it just seems, I don't know why, is on here, I'm going to add a picture, and we get stuck in the airport all the time, so we play a lot of cards in the airport. So I have pictures of card games that we're
So you
playing.
play a lot of games in the airport, and you take pictures of playing
Yes,
games in the airport.
of the
That's
boys
perfect.
playing cards, and we were very into King's Corners for some time.
Oh, someone was
then-
just talking about that.
Were they?
Yeah.
I would probably use my undo and take this spinner off, and then I have this little joker card that I think I
Oh,
would
that you
add
put
up
there
here.
instead?
Yep. And then I would put that in there. And then it has a nice layout of, and you can see that these are more recent. This is when the boys were younger, so it doesn't matter if they're older or younger.
Right. You're not
Playing
doing
chess.
chronological. It's what they're. It's
Exactly.
the theme of what they're doing.
Right. Okay, and then this one says fun, your turn.
course.
Fun,
Let me
I
zoom-
know.
let me zoom in on
Yeah,
the word.
please do. And then this was a night where I was doing something not at the house, and the boys sent me a picture of them playing
Oh,
the
so
game
they
Life.
they did it all by themselves.
They
Took
did. I
their
was
own
very
picture.
impressed.
They're trained.
Yes. So I would put that, there. Now I have some leftover pictures that I even wanted to include. So let me see what's all in here. So I wanted you, there's my picture that was going to go
You
up
found your
front.
picture
I
for
did.
Sorry Not Sorry.
Yes, I knew I had
Yay.
it. So I put that right in here. And it's not sorry, it's Monopoly, but that is something you do say during Monopoly.
Sorry, not
Sorry,
sorry.
not sorry, the longest game ever.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back to the front, and I had pictures left over, and so I matted them and added some different ones of our favorite games. And then I would go through, and I thought after I do this, I could go through and name our favorite games. To include
yes,
Monopoly
that would be a great
and so
idea.
forth.
I love that idea.
So one of them is, this is a game, it's called Killer Bunnies. You try to get more carrots and bunnies. But the boys liked it so much, but it wasn't age appropriate for a while for Jack, so we got Kinder Bunnies. So we would play Kinder Bunnies with Jack, and so I think I would stick that in there, and that's just the board, a picture of the board game.
Oh yeah, that's so
and so
fun.
you can
and then
add
you just cut
that
it
in
out.
your favorite games, yeah. Then puzzles, doing puzzles. I think I would stick that in there, so you could add more
It's
photos
got
of
the
the
nice
different
pocket that you
things.
can add your extras.
In the back, it says, nobody ever reads the rules for board games unless a fight breaks out. And I would journal about how we had to have the winner has to pick up the game and put all the game pieces away.
The winner has to?
Yep, because you can see that winner right there. And
Yes.
so we're like, okay. We
Something to
decided
bring
the
him back
winner,
down.
Yep, the winner has to clean up. And so I think I would add that picture in there. He's very, as you can see, Jack is very humble when he wins a game.
Yes.
But also games, we play cornhole, or bags, I should say. That's a family game that we've played. Jack is into spike ball right now. They were in a spike ball tournament just the other day with the matching outfits. So I think I would put that in. And then my sister and I, we happened to come upon a bingo game one night. And so we decided to play bingo, so I would put that in there too.
Katie, that is so fun.
And then maybe
It is really fun, though. It is fun.
we had some bowling pictures, and I thought that would be a good idea. I'm trying not to say fun.
I like
add
just to
the
add
strips
the
in
little
there.
die cut pieces in there just for an added touch. I was going to
Trophy.
say fun,
I
but I
know,
didn't.
I get it. And the trophy could go in where we have the picture of the trophy and the Oscar. So I love this because you could use that for so many different things. This $2.49, the little trophy. Here's some other bowling, laser tag. The boys have done laser tag before. Scavenger hunt, we've done scavenger hunt, so those would be fun to stick in there too. And I think you could actually add pages to this by making flips that would come up, so you can even add more to it.
Oh, yeah, you could add, because look at, you've put all that in there and you still have room.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean, it's
even-
not even bulging
No,
yet.
it's not doing this yet.
Yes.
So if it's not doing this, you're not
You've got
done.
more room. You can add more. And I do
Exactly.
think adding flips and things would be fun.
Yeah. It would bring you
Oh,
merriment and
whoops. I
pleasure.
can't help it. I can't help it because
Now we're just gonna
somebody
talk.
earlier said we can't help it because the name of the collection is Family Fun Night.
I agree. I
But
agree with
it's
you,
memory
Kelly.
bound also, and everything is so fun here. I
It
just can't help
is,
myself.
and this book was a lot of fun to do and go back and look at, and to look at do the search, find your games,
Right,
see
right.
what happens.
And there's
yeah.
you still have a lot of room in there if you wanted
Oh,
to add
yeah.
some more.
I enjoyed it. This was one. I'm glad that Kelly, she said, could you finish this or put the pictures and things in? I was like, oh yeah.
It's really cute. The collection
love
is really
this.
nice too. We do have the collection that you can get if you aren't
Yeah.
making a mini album, but maybe you want to use it for a regular scrapbook layout or cards or something like that.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I think it'd be
All
fun
right,
for
I'm trying
birthday
to
parties.
Think of I'll put my Lego over there, and we do so many Lego. You guys know that I could.
And we have lots of Lego. We have lots of Lego stuff too.
Yeah,
And we learned how to
So.
search for pictures
we
today.
did,
I think
didn't we?
That's probably the biggest aha
I'm
of
so
the whole
happy
thing, Katie.
that I was able to teach you something.
Katie,
Like
we have
that.
we have a question
Yes,
about a collection we could use to make Folio 7 for the Pella Tulip Festival. So I think we should
Oh,
run up to
okay.
Gardenia and maybe that photo play
Yes.
collection on the way.
Yes,
And we're not coming back here. So here's the last shot of our Tim Holtz ideology items, our treasures of the past, and we still have those are available. They're on sale through the weekend, through the holiday. But we are not open in the store on Monday, but you can shop online. You
we're
can do
like
that
open 24/7.
24/7 online. Oh, Katie, what about this collection here with this?
With the
could you-
tulip, I will
could you-
have
It
to.
doesn't have tulips on it, but it is really beautiful.
It is. It's from Photoplay, and it is called Hello Lovely.
Lovely.
We had to look.
Well, I'm
Ooh,
searching
this is
for the
neat.
name of it. So
I like
even
this.
even if you went with the stickers, It doesn't have tulips on it, but you could do like show the stripe
very
on the
pretty.
back of that
Yeah.
with the stickers, because maybe you could combine some of that together.
Look at this.
Otherwise, for
I like
sure,
that. And
I'm
then it
thinking
also
gardenia has some color. Oh, I'm not even showing it. Let me move the camera.
Those are neat.
Okay, and Shannon has something that just gave me goosebumps.
Oh,
She said her comment is, and she put it all in caps, to take pictures.
yes.
That she wished she had done that when her husband and son played over the years, because once you miss the opportunity, you miss the opportunity. So
Yes,
that's-
it is. And you remember, if you take too many, you can delete some that you
Yes,
didn't need.
It's all digital.
It is.
I
I love this
we
as for
think
tulips.
maybe this might be a beautiful collection.
What would you? I just
Even
like
the
to
back
look
sides.
at it. Well, more the. Oh, we're gonna go down.
Katie's going
here we
down,
go.
and I heard cracks. I heard some knees crack. That was not fun.
That was not. That did not bring me merriment
Don't or joy.
or joy.
Don't you think? Okay, we
I mean,
don't,
I just. I think
we don't
so
have a
much.
collection that. Well, what about Berry Fields? Maybe we don't have a collection pack that's all tulips. I think that's
Well,
kind of the
that
name
was
of the game.
something that.
We do have like butterflies.
This would be a good one though too.
Well,
The
Pella is kind of
look at that. Dutch.
Dutch, but kind of old-fashioned.
Yes.
You know, they wear aprons and things,
This
and
would be
I
good.
think
Look at the aprons.
I think this might
I
be a
think this
really
might
nice.
be
I'm sorry
it.
it took us a while to get to it, but
I think this is it.
ooh,
That doesn't bring me merriment either. Kelly,
No, but it made
or
you laugh.
joy.
You must have
so I
thought-
guess it was funny.
so anyhow, this probably would be a nice one. Gloria Winters or Gloria mentioned there's a die from Honeybee that's got layered tulips. And
This would be good.
I don't.
I just feel discombobulated right now.
Well, I don't know why. So that's. I'm afraid that's for collection
I think
packs.
of tulips as bright colors also. So I don't know if there would be a few pieces in the Vicky Boonton
with the bright colors.
with the bright colors. But we
gonna-
do not have
okay.
specifically
Next year we
tulips.
might have to make our own tulip paper.
I think we need. Oh,
think
I
we
like
need
that
to do
idea.
that. Do a
You know,
small
people have come
collection.
in and asked for tulips, and it's just people haven't made tulips.
So
So, anyways, yes, sorry, but yes. Here's our groovy paper.
yeah, that's back in stock.
Yeah.
Our Groovy from Dare to Be Artsy.
Yes.
So we are open today till 4. We're open tomorrow 10 to 4 and Sunday 12 to 4. We
Yeah.
are closed Monday, so our families can spend time and
Yeah. You can
celebrate the
craft all day.
holiday. And so we can do crafty things.
Absolutely.
And then we will be back on Tuesday. And
Yeah.
Katie, do you know what's going on Tuesday?
I think you're on Tuesday.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? Okay, I'll be back on Tuesday with a really
We
nice
think.
with a really nice demo.
We put people, we're not quite sure. I put them in parentheses. So Kelly's in
I'm in
parentheses right now.
but I will
so,
be here
but we
Monday
think-
or Tuesday.
Yes.
We'll call it. I bet we call it Monday a lot, though.
Yes, we will.
And here is the Berry Fields collection. We just had a question about what it was, and this is from
yeah.
Simple Stories. It's simple vintage, so it's got all that
Here.
vintage look.
I
And
can show you the
Katie can show you the collection pack. I dropped them all on the floor, and Janet did link this one also.
It's a good
So
one.
It is. It's been
It
a really
is.
popular one.
Yeah.
We love Berry Fields. So everyone have a wonderful holiday weekend. We didn't get that on film, Katie. Have a wonderful holiday weekend.
Yes, thank
and
you.
we will
Enjoy your
see you-
time. the
Enjoy your
sun.
time. Enjoy your
friends,
time off.
family. Yeah.
And the UPS truck just pulled up behind you, Katie.
Do I look good with it?
Yeah, you do. You do. So we'll see you Monday.
All right.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Thank
Everybody,
you.
thanks for watching. Thank you, Katie, for the
You
great
bet.
demo today.